All right, so for the number 2 pick, I have the Los Angeles Sparks choosing Cameron Brink. Cameron Brink is the best defender in this draft. Cameron Brink is a player who she can do a little bit of everything. Cameron can face you up, hit a jump shot. She can back you down, get a shot in the paint. She can bag back and get a 3-point shot. She can do just about everything it is to do on the offensive end as a post player. And also, on defense, yeah, she won the Naismith Defensive Player of the Year award for a reason, because she is that good, guys. When you talk about post players and their defensive needs, right? You need a post player who can not only block shots, but alter shots, and a player who can just have their hands ready to get the ball as a steal as well. So I'm very excited about Cameron Brink. I do believe that LA needs a post player. So yes, you do have Azare Stevens, but they don't have Chiney Ogwumike anymore. They don't have Nneka Ogwumike anymore. And you need to create the next evolution of the Sparks bigs. When the Sparks first started, remember, we had Lisa Leslie doing her thing. She passed the baton to Candace Parker. Candace did her thing. Now it is time to pass the baton to the next great post player for the LA Sparks. And in my opinion, that is Cameron Brink.
And I like Cameron because, like you said, she has an overall game. I think the only thing she's going to have to be concerned with is staying out of foul trouble in the WNBA. She's not going to get away with some of the things she got away in college. And I think they're going to go after her because of that. They're going to try to get her in foul trouble because she will be dangerous otherwise.
And we saw it in the NCAA tournament, right? Cameron Brink got in foul trouble and fouled out multiple times. This is something that for sure she has to work on when she gets to the WNBA. Yes, she is a flat out, absolutely wonderful shot blocker, but sometimes her timing is off. And so that's why I say, Cameron Brink, yes, will be the number 2 pick, but also she's going to have to work on her ability to stay out of foul trouble. Andrew says, isn't Cameron too skinny? To that, I say no, because no remember, wasn't Lisa Leslie pretty skinny too?
Yes, she was.
And didn't she do her thing? So I'm just saying, like, yes, Cameron Brink is smaller than other players in the WNBA, but I still do believe that she is still the best option for LA, because the thing about LA is that their post players aren't just good in the post. Lisa Leslie had a shot.
Yeah.
Candace Parker had a shot. And I think for LA, they're not just looking for a post player, because absolutely, Camila Cardoso is great. Yes. And we're going to get to her in a sec. But for me, it's Cameron's ability to step out of the paint and do work. And I think that is something that LA wants. They want a post player that can do more than just stay in the paint.
And I think Cameron also will bring some excitement. I think LA always have exciting players. So I think she brings that element.
Lil says, you're really going to compare her to Lisa Leslie? In size. I'm comparing her in size to Lisa Leslie. No, she is not the same talent as Lisa Leslie. That is not what I'm saying at all. I am saying, though, that to say that Cameron Brink is too skinny to work in the WNBA, to me, I don't agree with that, because we've seen thinner post players do well in the WNBA. And right. I just mentioned Lisa Leslie because she played with the Sparks. But no, I am not saying at all that Cameron Brink is the same type of talent as Lisa Leslie. That's not what I'm saying. So hopefully I cleared that up. That is not what I'm saying. All right. All right, let's see what comments y'all have to say. All right, DJ is asking, Mama Quita, may I ask where your basketball knowledge come from? You seem to be very knowledgeable about women's basketball players and their skill set.
Well, I watch basketball all my life, actually, and I'm a sports person, so I do like almost all sports. I love basketball. I love football. I love football as much as I love basketball. I used to love baseball, so I am a sports person, and I watch it. And over the years, even while the kids were smaller and they played basketball, I've been basketball for a lot of years. So I've learned the different phrases that the coaches use and what the referees do. So I just love basketball, and so it's part of me. It's I love it, but I like to see good games. I don't like to see games where one team is blowing out the other team.
She gonna turn it
I
off if it's not
turn that
competitive.
game off because that's not a game. So, but it's been a big part of my life. I have 5 brothers, and they were big basketball fans as well. So it's just been a big part of my life.
So there is your answer, DJ. Shout out to Repeat Tour, aka Michael, who gave a super chat. Thank you so much, Michael. Repeat Tour says Asia Skinny 2 doesn't stop her.
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how thin you are in the WNBA. It's about your skill set.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's about. It's about your skill set. Though I will say, I don't think Asia Wilson is skinny or thin. I would say Asia Wilson's
She's medium.
yeah.
She's definitely not thin.
Yeah. I wouldn't say she's Leo says, "Hey now, Camilla is one of one from beyond the arc." I mean, you are right. You are right. Camilla Cardoso is the only player in this draft who is 100% from the 3-point line. 100%.
So that's the 3-point line is not her skill set though.
But
at the same time,
but that one shot, she beat Tennessee off that one bank 3-point shot in the SEC tournament. That was very glorious. That was very 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 glorious.
That's funny.
Guys, yeah, this is even a better comparison. Arena says DeWanna Bonner is great and skinny. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, she is.
Absolutely. You know, she's thin and she's very, 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 very good. Now, you know, initially I feel like people were saying that DeWanna Bonner was too small coming into the WNBA, but now look at DeWanna Bonner. She's beasting in Connecticut.
Yes, she is.
Beasting.
Can't beat her.
JB, thank you so much for the super chat. JB said, "Now, Michael, you know Asia is not as thin as Cam. I get your point, though." Yeah, it's about skill. It's not just about size. It's about skill. To the number 4 pick, which, in my opinion, will be Rickea Jackson to the Los Angeles Sparks. Rickea Jackson is phenomenal. She is a game-altering player. She's a small forward. Again, in my opinion, Rickea Jackson is like Kalia Copper 2.0. She is a player who can get to the basket at ease. And when you need someone to kind of take over, Rickea Jackson can do that. Yes, she does need to further develop her 3-point shooting, but she can take this team and run with it. The LA Sparks, they needed a post player, which they have in Cameron Brink. And now they need a scoring threat. They need a scoring threat because Rickea Jackson can score. When you look at the LA Sparks roster, sure, they have guards, but they need someone in the draft that has that dog in them. And that's Rickea Jackson. She will work her butt off, and I think she will thrive at the Sparks. So you have Cameron Brink, and you got Rickea Jackson. To me, that is a great, great, great matchup for the LA Sparks, and it helps that they're number 2 and number 4 because they're getting a great talent. Let's see. Roslyn says Rickea got game. Facts. Ricky says don't leave us, mom. Oh man, that's funny. Rena says I see Copper and Flage. I agree with that. I do agree with that. Yep. Andrew says Chicago needs Jackson over Cardoso. I mean, here's the thing. I would go with whoever. I love me some Rickea Jackson. I love me some Camilla Cardoso. whoever they pick, I will be happy. I just think that we really do need an anchor in the post. And that's why I would go with Camila Cardoso. However, if Sky does end up picking Rickea Jackson, I ain't got no problem with it at all. I ain't got no problem.
And they may do that based on who they pick for 7.
Dante says Quita hair is giving. Hello, mama. That is funny. Let's see. Anya says Sky can't let the Sparks get Brink and Cardoso. They taking one of the. I do agree with that. I do agree with that. Yes, I absolutely do agree with that.